What are some other things that you thought maybe did work at the old firm, and then when you tried to apply it, or maybe you changed something, maybe you thought it didn't work at the old firm, you tried to change it and make it work at your firm, and it didn't work?
Some of the like operational things, I did try somewhat, I think, to have maybe some systems that they had and things like that. But, one, I'm doing a completely different area of law right now. And also just very different. I was in litigation. Now I'm transactional. So I think just learning that like even different tasks and things might require doing different things as well.
What was that transition like? Because you go from, litigation, you're battling each other. That's how I feel. Like I'm just battling all day sometimes. And sometimes, and I didn't realize this until Jim Hacking, he had mentioned it to him before. You may not know who Jim is, but he had said to me, he goes, when he did litigation, he would sometimes leave because he was asking me about it. He's like, do you sometimes when you go home, you feel more combative because you're battling all day? And I was like, and I never realized that, that's actually what happens sometimes. I would bring that home with me. Or there's times where I'll be talking to a client where we're battling each other sometimes, and I have to like remind myself, okay, we're on the same team here. We're not battling each other. Did you have to get over that when you went from litigation to a transactional practice?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that is probably the biggest difference between working with litigation and then now, because I do feel like I was also some of this is just that I wasn't really the type of person that loved going to court and like doing that every day. But I do feel like I was on edge like every single day, like on high alert essentially, because you always have to be, ready or like ready to handle what's coming next, or like if, someone didn't show up and then we'd have to go to trial, or, whatever was going to happen. So I do feel like I was always on edge, both like going to court and then also at work with some of the other attorneys, or, like being competitive or things like that. So that was one of the biggest changes to now. I just feel like this much more calm, like regularly calm. And it's nice because I'm like, oh, wow, I forgot. Like you don't have to be like on edge or like fight and flight like all the time, because you're not just constantly fighting.
Do you miss any of that though?
Sometimes I do. Like I definitely miss, because I think also it's the adrenaline of like when something good happens and you're really excited about it. Like it's not exactly the same. I'm for sure always excited when my clients get their trademarks registered. And, sometimes it's a little more heightened if I've like overcome a really difficult refusal. So then that's exciting. But it's still not exactly the same as like when you go into court and you're arguing with someone and then the judge is like, goes with you. That's definitely like fun. Yeah. And sometimes even the arguing is fun. I guess that's why we're lawyers, because that's true. Kind of fun. Yeah.
There's
sometimes I miss it.